What up, guys? So I took a vacation to my native land. I saw some cool sights, learned some cool history, but most important of all, I got to spend time with my family. Hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Okay, so let me start off by saying that we traveled from Los Angeles to Guadalajara. I'll see them in a few days. The trip begins. So Juan's giving me a ride, going to the airport, pick up my grandparents. So I traveled with my grandparents and my uncle. The rest of my family will catch up to me later. These are my travel companions. Karen, the driver, baby driver. Traveling like this is hard, especially with seniors. Also, our plane was late as hell. Boarding, late as fuck. When we finally got to our plane, it was a tight fit, player. We land safely, but that's only half the trip. Now we have to drive another 3 hours to get to Juchipila. And that's the town where my parents, my grandparents, and my family's from. So while in town, I wanted to check out my roots. So first, I went to my grandma's house. This is where my mom was raised. Then I went to my dad's house, and this is where he was raised. And even though they're from the same town, it's almost two different worlds. My mom was raised in a city, while my dad was raised in a ranch. So while I was there, I wanted to see my history. I wanted to see photos. I wanted to see what my parents looked like when they were younger. While I'm there, I get a quick history lesson. I get to see old photos, even old wedding photos from my parents that I've never seen before. I even got to see my dad's college diploma. My family finally joins me. So the last vacation we took was 17 years ago. And that was for Giselle's first communion. And this is us, present day, at my cousin's wedding. We're going to a wedding. This is Giselle dressed like my mom. Check the fit though. Looking like a fucking snack right now. It was my cousin Anna's wedding. And the wedding was beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen that many family members from my dad's side come together, if ever. But it was a beautiful scene. And now that the ceremony's over, the party had just begun. One of the most amazing experiences of this trip was seeing my dad let loose and have fun. And boy, did he have fun. My dad is like one of the most hardworking men I've ever known. I mean shit, but he could cut a mean rug. Honestly, I think he could probably win Dancing with the Stars. In all seriousness, the wedding was amazing. It was a celebration of love and family. And seeing everyone together, just laughing and joking and drinking, it was a beautiful sight to see. But the family gatherings weren't over. The next day we had a baptism. We're outside the church. We didn't want to go in. Adrian's head might explode. We're at the bautismo looking like a couple snacks, tipping our hats to the real heroes, the FDNY. While everyone was running out, they were running in. That's the way to do it. The baptism was great. There was more dancing, more drinking, and my cousin got to try out his gymnastic skills. Yo, what are those? My grandparents have a pool house in Juchipila that we wanted to take advantage of. This is my grandpa's and beach keep house. The party rolling. His jungle. This is the family from my mother's side. My cousins, uncles, aunts, grandma and grandpa. We all grew up together. We used to see each other a lot. They moved to Texas and now we don't see each other as much. But I miss them. And it was great hanging out with them while we were in vacation. My just sister, my grandparents, my cousins, my other cousin. Who's that beautiful bastard right there? It's me. My brother, my other cousin. Yo, ugly baby, yes or no? So in the middle of our vacation, we take another vacation, an inception of vacations. We have to drive from Juchipila to Guayabitos in the Good Kid, Mad City van. We pass through Guadalajara, and when we get into Nayarit, we get to see a real cool volcano who erupted a couple hundred years ago and left really cool rock formations.
We're in Guayabitos.
You just hear my dad's noise.
My dad's over here fucking looking like Chuck Norris.
Hopefully we get one of these rooms.
Right by the beach.
Yeah. Not one.
We had a great view. Our room was right by the beach. The beers were cold, the water was warm, and it was fun as fuck. But honestly, the best part was getting to spend it with my family.
Beach vibes over here. What? Angel looking like a couple fucking Jurassic Park, Indy Jones type. Street shark. I'll take a 360 shot. ¿Viste este like? Míralos. We up in the ocean boys. Fishes all around us. It's popping. Young Cubanos, private islands. Turn around. Show them that we in Jurassic Park right now.
We ended the night and the trip by being the only family in the dance floor cutting a rug. So when we get back from Guayabitos, the fiestas of the Mezquitera are in full swing. These fiestas are based on Mexican and religious traditions, some dating back to before the Spanish takeover of these lands. These are the Tastuanes. The word Tastuan comes from the Nahuatl word means señor, which means sir. So these are the sirs. So the Tastuanes is a native dance. It's passed down from generation to generation, and they represent the Cascanes, who are the natives, the people that used to live there before the Spanish takeover. In the fiestas, there's people playing different parts. So the Tastuanes play the natives. There's someone dressed as Santo Santiago who plays basically, who just represents the Spanish takeover. So another tradition of the fiestas is called La Vieja. It's where Tastuan cross-dresses as a woman. It's supposed to invoke humiliation that the Cascanes, or the Indians, felt when they were taken over by the Spanish. The Vieja kind of joins the party. He hugs up on the guys and kisses all the other Tastuanes. But at the end of it, he's kind of stripped of his clothes and beaten. Some say that these traditions are old and barbaric, but they're based on history. What these fiestas do is bring out the community, bring out all the people from all neighboring towns, and come together and eat good food, listen to live music, see their neighbors, and drink a lot.
Alright, so it's raining hard as fuck. There's thunderstorms.
So this night in particular ended in a thunderstorm. The next night was epic. So on my last night there, the fiesta's dying down, everyone's leaving, and my dad in his drunken state pays a banda just to play for us and kind of to keep the party going. As I look around, I start seeing all my family members just come and gather in a circle. We all start dancing, and we were next to a bar, so we all start drinking. I see everyone that I care for, my left, my right, just join together, dancing, listening to the music. But then the people at the fiesta, they start dancing too. And it just becomes this huge fucking block party. So the party continued to 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And that's how we ended the night. All of us together, just having fun, dancing. So that was the last night. That was the last night of my vacation that I got to spend with my family and my friends and my loved ones. But it wasn't the last adventure I would have in Mexico. The next morning I would head down to Guadalajara, and some family that I have there actually took me to where the Chivas play, a dream of mine to go to the OmniLife Stadium to see one of my favorite soccer teams' stadium in person with my eyes, to walk on it. And it's probably something I'll never forget. It was incredible. My parents joined me in LA a few days later, not after some complications with their plane, but they got home safe. So that was our 2017 trip. A trip where we got to go see the motherland, reconnect with old cousins, see my aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers, grandparents, to just spend time with family, the people that matter. And who knows when we'll take another trip as a family. But for now, Mexico 2017, it was a success.